Alan Greenspan, Jon Snow, Christopher Cox, all testifying before the House Oversight Committee today. And here with the preview is Congressman Jim Cooper. He's a member of the committee and a former investment banker. He joins us from the nation's capital. Congressman, good morning to you.
Good morning.
We're already getting a sense of what the former chairman is going to say, and it seems to involve a sharp departure from the tenets he used to hold when he was the chairman of the Fed.
Well, in his testimony, he admits he was shocked. I repeat, shocked that the markets didn't price risk accurately. He says that he was surprised that the self-interest of institutions did not adequately protect shareholders. So I think Alan Greenspan, as wise as he is waking up to some of the market imperfections that other people have seen for a long time.
Now, is he going to get a sympathetic audience or not?
Well, he's undoubtedly quite a figure in our history. His reputation has suffered in recent months. He still served the nation well, but the key fault is this. You know, the primary job of a Fed chairman is to remove the punch bowl right as the party is getting started. And he probably kept the punch bowl out there a little bit too long.
Yeah. What's the point of bringing him in? Is it really to hear what he thinks about our current situation, or is there an element on the Hill that just wants to embarrass him to some degree?
Well, remember, it's not just Greenspan who's testifying. It's also Chris Cox
Understood.
and Jon Snow. But Greenspan was a towering figure for a long, long time. He tried to warn us before the tech bubble about irrational exuberance in the stock market. He got hammered for that and probably was a little bit chastened. So he seemed to be a little bit more compliant after that, a little bit easier to go along with the markets. It's hard to be a lone wolf or a black swan your whole career. So I'm not too critical of Greenspan, but it'll be an interesting historical perspective. Paul Volcker's reputation has been stronger than ever, of course, in recent months.
Right. Well, yesterday we heard a lot about the credit rating agencies, and I love this exchange, which I'm sure you're familiar with, between two S&P officials about a mortgage-backed security deal back in April of '07. One writes, by the way, that deal is ridiculous. The other says, I know, right? Model DEF does not capture half the risk. Other one says, we should not be rating it. We rate every deal. It could be structured by cows, and we would rate it. How surprising was that to you, and what's going to be done about that kind of attitude?
Well, I think the series of hearings that the committee is having under the leadership of Henry Waxman is going to be very revealing. You know, after the 1929 crash, the Pecora hearings helped inform America about the mistakes that were made so that they wouldn't be repeated, at least for decades. But now we're going through the cycle again. And I think not only with the rating agency disclosures, but some other things, the American people and even some investment bankers are going to find out about a lot of screw-ups that they should have paid attention to a lot earlier.
Congressman, we'll be watching closely today. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. My
Jim
pleasure.
Cooper.